Are these like actual Harry Potter spells?
Obviously.
You're not just making them up? Friggin' Snape made one up.
It's true.
Wingardium Leviosa, right?
No. What was that?
Isn't it Wingardium Leviosa?
No, he did not make that up.
Mm-mm.
He made up Sectum Sempra, whatever it is.
Yeah,
that's what I was
Septum
gonna
Tank.
say, but I'm
Septum
like,
Tank.
Something like that.
Septic.
Tank. Yeah, not septum, sorry. I don't say that very often.
I need to put this up at a higher recording volume, I think.
Yeah, you probably should. Like turn up the gain or whatever.
Nah, it's fine. Whatever. Okay. So it's streaming, I think.
Can you guys guess the song with my claps?
Try it.
shake, shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
I don't know.
Shake your booty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what
I know
is.
that, but I was like, what are you? I was like, I don't know.
Shake your booty. Oh!
Check, are you going on Twitch or YouTube?
I'm gonna go on Twitch, but I'm not sure if your internet's working right now.
Okay, I'm going on YouTube. My internet's obviously working.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's working, but it's not connecting for some reason. Troubleshoot that crap.
Oh, I need to change the title on YouTube.
Oh gosh, we're 10 minutes late.
No,
We already started. Where's it going? Ooh, my voice is all jacked up, dude. I'm gonna like try and laugh, but it's not gonna be very good sounding. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Twitch.tv. Connect. Is it because there's... Oh, here we go. It's just because there's so many people online using the internet. Twitch sucks, dude, when you think about it. It's just so... Sometimes it buffers a lot. And I don't appreciate it. Did you stop the stream?
No.
Oh. That's another thing. I feel like it always takes forever to recognize that we're online.
It's live on both.
It's just...
Yeah, it's live.
The internet's just going slow for me, I guess. I bet if I go on the... Don't worry about it. I bet if I go on the dashboard, it'll show up. Shake your booty.
On YouTube.
Shake your booty. Oh, shake, shake, shake.
Can you just, like...
Stop it.
Can you just keep saying that, please?
Shake, shake, shake. Oh, shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty.
Oh.
What?
I was pointing to you so you could, like, go on with the song, too, but...
Oh.
you didn't
Yeah,
do
but
it.
you didn't.
I'm sorry. I was too
Which
focused.
is a huge
You're a
disappointment.
noob. Alright, start up. Let's go, Austin. It's live. We're
oh,
good to go.
oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Austin,
Oh
you're
gosh.
the always on...
You're putting me on the spot. You're putting me. Well, it's not.
It's live.
I know, but it's not showing up on there. So now I need to. Yeah, it's going.
Yeah. Your
I know.
computer's stupid.
It just takes a while. Okay.
Why did it take so long?
I think I turned this down all the way.
No, you didn't.
Okay, yo. Guess what?
What's up?
Welcome to Build a Game Workshop. The show where your newest nerdy friends
Dawson.
Jason!
and Austin get together and make up some video game ideas. Of course, this is hypothetical. We don't really know very much about making video games / nothing at all about making video games. And we are... I'm sick. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But we just get together, we kick back, shoot the shiznit. Sorry, Sydney! And make some video games. Of course, you guys could join us live over on twitch.tv/buildagameworkshop or on the YouTube channel as well. There's a link to that somewhere. And you guys can be a part of the conversation. Give your input into the ideas that we're talking about over in the chat. If you guys aren't able to do that, that's okay. You guys can always tweet at BuildAGameShop with the hashtag BAGW.
Big
That was my best.
What was that?
I don't know. Your video game ideas, and we will choose through all the most amazing ones, and we'll actually talk about them and all that crap. Well, that's pretty much the spiel. Oh, also you can listen to the podcast over on iTunes. Without further ado, why don't we roll up our sleeves, get nice and gritty, and head on to our first segment, game improvement. Dun 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 dun. You can still do it.
One of these days, Dawson.
Yeah,
I,
you're
I
gonna do
never,
it in-
I never watched Home Improvement. So I don't
Yeah, but you
know
got to
the-
do it.
I don't know the theme song.
But you've heard us do it like 3 weeks in a row.
That's also true. It's okay. One of these days. One of these days,
We're gonna have to make Dawson do a solo and do it himself.
Yeah.
If he doesn't,
You
if he doesn't
see,
keep
that
doing,
would
like
be
if he doesn't
my
do it,
choice. I feel like you couldn't make me.
Free agency. Does it really matter? I don't think so. I think we could get rid of free agency
We could torture
with a
you.
little bit of muscle and torture.
You could try.
Do you like washboarding? Is it
What?
waterboarding? Washboarding? No,
It's
washboard
water-
abs. It's waterboarding.
it's
No.
is it water? No, it's water. Like
I
what's
don't
it
know.
called? I don't think it's
I think
waterboarding.
it's super
It
soak.
is waterboarding.
We're gonna
Is
super
it?
soak you.
We're
Is it
gonna
waterboarding?
super soak
We're
you.
gonna super soak you, dude. So
Sounds
hard.
good.
In this segment, we talk about the video games that maybe we've been playing or been seeing. Obviously, E3 was this past weekend with all the announcements still going on the game, the show floor and all that stuff. And we talk about them, maybe improvements that we would want to give to them and all that crap. Who would like to start us off?
I've got one.
Hold on a second. Go for it.
All right. So I've been playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I've seen that.
A PUBG.
Oh,
I don't know how you're gonna say it.
Sure.
For those of you that don't know what that game is, it's basically a Hunger Games.
Yes.
There's 100 of you. Last one standing wins.
Hmm.
But you have like guns and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
a big improvement that I would like to see in the game, obviously, increasing those frames. It's still not there
Is
yet.
it-
It's not fully optimized. You can just tell.
Is it supposed to be 60 frames? Is that what you're wanting?
I want high frames.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
what is that?
I'm just saying, like, it's not optimized to that point yet where I can get like the most frames out of that game. It's just not there yet. But not just that, but I'd like to see a new game mode because
Oh.
it's it's
But
the
then
same.
that kind of negates what the game
Yeah.
is.
But I've seen you can make a custom server where you can make the custom server,
Okay.
but I would like to see them actually put in like an official new game mode into it.
Okay.
I've seen a couple of different game modes that look very interesting. So like 95 versus 5. But
What?
But the 95
So it's
don't
like
get
infected?
yeah, it's like exactly like kind of infected kind of thing to it.
Okay.
Or just like zombies where you have to get rid of all 95 of them, but you
Okay.
have guns and they don't. They just have melee weapons.
Yeah.
It looked insane. Like it looked very
Are the
very fun.
people are the 95 actual players?
They're actual players.
I
Yeah.
feel like that'd be very frustrating. Like if
That'd
you
be-
got killed, like
There
I'm done.
But then
Is
you just
it-
leave.
so
And
in this game, there's like a huge map. Is that
Yeah.
still the huge map?
Oh, yeah.
95 versus 5?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think I don't know. Looking at people do these like servers and playing the
Yeah.
server or whatever.
Mods and all that
It
stuff.
looked honestly. I think it'd be really really fun. I'm not saying they need to make that one into an actual part of the game,
Sure.
but I think that they should incorporate different game modes because it's basically just the same game over and over again, which is fun. I honestly enjoy it. I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see just another game mode put into it.
I see that.
That's just me, anyways.
No, that's cool. Hey, you know, you want what you want and you try to get what you want.
But I'm not gonna get
But
it.
you're not going to get it.
I'm not gonna get it.
So that's why you need to make your own version of that game.
Yeah.
Like all the other people in the world. What about you, Dawson?
I'm still playing Breath of the Wild.
Still-
It's such a long game.
I know,
I've
it's
had
huge.
not a lot of time, but yeah, I'm just still chugging away at that.
Any improvements that
There's
you want?
nothing that you see that you want to change.
Besides what I said last time, I mean, just,
Yeah, just
like,
like-
make the bag size more realistic. It's kind of like, okay, there is a way you can enhance the bag with like quests or a side quest you can do to enhance the bag, but that's still like, okay, where do you put this extra space? Like in a black hole, in your pocket?
In a black hole.
Does the extra
Yeah.
space make the game like? Is it too easy?
I'm thinking it is gonna be a little bit too easy because I'm on a quest like to collect everything because I like to complete everything, and I think that when I eventually go into Hyrule Castle and battle Ganon, it's just gonna be like super easy because like you
Because
can
you probably got
They don't
it.
have like different difficulty settings at all.
no.
Really?
I think they're gonna add some. I think at E3, didn't they say that they're gonna add like a master mode or something? And like,
Oh, I didn't hear that, but I hope so. But
I'm
I'm,
not
not
sure
gonna
if
pay
it-
for it, though.
yeah. Well, no, it's just
Nah, that
free,
would
I
be
believe.
dumb if
Okay.
you had to
I
pay
think it's
for
free.
it.
I think there's gonna be 2 DLC packs, and maybe you have to buy it. I don't really know.
Yeah, no, I would definitely like that because like it is actually pretty easy to die in that game. But
Oh, yeah.
like I've collected so many fairies, it's kind of like okay, I died, I didn't actually die, you know.
All right, because yeah, the fairies you can
Then
bring
you
yourself
bring
back
it to life, and like you can cook all these recipes to like enhance a certain skill and increase your hearts. And there's some like really cheap or really inexpensive recipes that like completely heal you.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I could just like make like a whole bag's worth because there's like 40. You can hold like 40 different recipes.
That was one thing that I've
they're,
heard
like,
a lot of
super easy.
people do is yeah, they quickly pause and then
Oh yeah,
eat whatever and then regain all their health so they don't have to worry about dying ever.
exactly. And it's
Really?
like it's
That's-
kind of like
It's kinda
why
cheating.
not?
That is kind of yeah.
That's probably that whole kind of cheap way of playing would probably be kind of fixed, I guess, with your smaller inventory size.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think there should be a smaller inventory. At least in hopefully they do that in master mode.
I know that there's a lot of people that definitely play that way. They just like they like the ease of it. There's so many people that complain about video games, a lot of video games now when it comes to like survival type of stuff. You know, like The Last of Us or like you gotta manage your resources and make sure that you have enough bullets or you have enough health and all that stuff.
People just want.
And if you're running low, you gotta find it. Otherwise,
Right.
you're probably gonna die and you're gonna lose a lot of progress. And so there's been so many people complain about that now that they're making, at least with Breath of the Wild. Yeah, that's just kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of lame.
I wish there
There's
was
gotta
two
be a better
modes. Like
balance,
if you if you're a casual player and you want to have unlimited inventory,
Easy mode.
all this you can. But if you're like hardcore,
Yeah.
like this is much harder.
Yeah.
Because I mean they don't want to lose players because like, oh, this is too hard. Like you die the first 5 minutes in, but there's some people that legitimately want that
And
challenge.
that would not be difficult to put in. All
No.
you have to do is just change the inventory size. That's
Yeah.
very
Change
simple.
inventory size.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it in as a new difficulty mode. Yeah.
Very simple.
So simple.
Yeah.
Game
Right.
improvement.
Game improvement. Big baby.
Austin?
Oh, so I haven't been playing anything outside of Hotline Miami.
No.
I got.
Man, you still.
I think I'm on like chapter. I've got this new mindset of I have to finish the game before I can start on a new story mode type of game.
Okay.
That
But
type
it's-
of game doesn't seem like it's that long.
You wouldn't
Is
think
it?
it would.
Oh, I know. That's because I'm sneaking in gameplay sessions like at work, like every couple days. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It's been ramping up at work, so I haven't got. I would have beaten that game by now if I would have
Gotcha.
actually, if I could still have those half-hour breaks. But sometimes I don't get those breaks. I know, snack time.
I know, but I'm just like looking at them. They're right in front of my
you.
face.
Are these ones cream filled? Or are they cinnamon rolls?
They've gotta be.
Well, I see a
filled.
swirl.
I really don't know.
Let's check.
I have a feeling that they're not going to be though. I know those have cream,
But those look like fat enough that there's gotta be something in it. But
I-
But see the swirl?
anyways.
That's cinnamon
but you don't see
roll.
the bottom. It might be concaved. And I'm telling you right now, it kind of is concaved.
I still think it's current. Conch. I still think it's a cinnamon roll.
Okay.
100%.
Hey,
next segment.
no.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't want to stop on Hotline Miami because I had nothing new to say, but I want to talk about E3 for a second.
Oh, isn't that a new segment?
No.
E3.
Sure.
Dun dee 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 dun ding.
New segment. Yeah, E3, sure. Yeah, it probably deserves its own segment. Have you? So you only watched the Nintendo conference?
I mostly like read highlights about the Nintendo
Oh, that's
conference.
it. You didn't watch the conference?
No, who has time
You
for
didn't see the
that?
gameplay and stuff?
I saw the new Mario,
Yes, Mario
I saw
Odyssey
it.
looks awesome.
Pokemon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
What?
What? Wait, hold on.
What are
Is
they
that for
calling it?
3DS?
What are they calling
Okay.
it?
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
It's just like it's like the ultimate editions of Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. I'm not gonna buy it.
I feel like Pokemon
I
just,
would buy
it just needs to die.
Here's my thing.
No,
Not-
But I do believe it needs a revamp, and I think they tried with Sun and Moon, but it did not.
I
work.
think they're going to though because in the conference they did announce
Maybe
that,
you should-
Game,
a Switch.
that Game
version
Freak is making a Switch version of Pokemon,
Pokemon.
a legitimate version,
VR Pokemon would be sick.
maybe.
Oh, 100%.
That would be
Why?
amazing.
How?
I've seen
Why would it be
footage
cool?
of people.
Dude, you're like the trainer, man.
You are the trainer.
You're like the trainer, and you throw the Pokeball and like
I guess.
everything. That would be
I
super
guess
cool.
I'm like,
That
yeah,
would be
here.
cool.
Yeah, that would be 100%.
And you
cool.
can see like the monster
Well,
right in front of you, like
here's-
like oh like okay like
right.
mm,
Exactly.
that'd be cool.
They've actually made. I've seen like I don't know websites where this person built this thing as a VR headset, and they could actually walk around, but
Yeah,
they were on
that'd be
like they were on a concave platform, so that when they walked,
Yeah.
they could walk, but they didn't go anywhere, and they were like strapped in.
So here's why I'm
I'm
not
digging
like
it.
super on board.
I'm digging it.
It's because I've never really played Pokemon too much.
Oh, see, that's
the only
why.
time I ever played
You
it
can't
was
speak.
Pokemon Yellow when I was a
Oh,
kid.
but that's the best ones though.
And I didn't really play too much of it. You know what? For Father's Day, oh dude, I'll just say it right now. I'm not gonna save it for whatever.
Okay.
But freaking for Father's Day, Kenzie, my wife, she was just like, well, I was at work and she texted me a picture of a Game Boy Color. I was like, "What's that for?" She's like, "Do you want it for Father's Day?" I'm like, "I don't know." And it's like, I'm not sure if I would ever even play it because I still got Hotline Miami and a ton of other Steam games I need to go through.
Mhm.
Plus, I'd rather just save up for a Switch, to be
Mhm.
honest. But it's like, it was like a combo of the Game Boy Color and Pokemon Red, which I heard a lot of
Pokemon
people
Red.
freaking love.
All the
Wasn't it
original
like
ones
Red
are
and
the best.
Blue? that
Red
came
and
out?
Blue.
And then Yellow came out afterwards?
Yes, I think so.
Gotcha.
But they're
Then I
all
went around,
three of those are
Silver
amazing.
and Crimson or something
That's
like that.
stupid. Originals.
That's
No,
stupid.
Silver and Gold were widely
Silver and
considered
Gold.
I know that people
to be very
really-
good.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I personally think third generation was the best because I came into it around that time.
Sure.
But a lot of people said it started going.
I just like
downhill.
the original.
Yeah, I was never really much of a Pokemon kid. I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. And I just played the card game. And I watched the cartoon show. Hey,
Yeah,
that card game was
yeah.
cool, dude.
That card game.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh, the best Pokemon ever.
Pokemon.
I know.
I was like, what?
But yeah, but supposedly
I
for
choose
Switch.
you, Blue Eyes.
Supposedly for Switch. And after this Nintendo conference, I'm like, okay, I need to own a Switch by the end of the year. Like before, I was like, I could probably wait a couple years or a year or whatever.
You're
But
like, no.
by the end of the year, I feel like I need to have it because we're gonna have a Yoshi game, we're gonna have a Kirby game. We're
I
gonna
like
have
the Kirby game. I did see the Kirby game.
Yeah,
that was
we're-
pretty cool.
And Yoshi looks cool too. You can play co-op and all that stuff. We're gonna have the Super Mario Odyssey. We're gonna have a Pokemon, and I feel like that'll be the one. If I get a Switch, that Pokemon game will be the one that'll get me into it. No, if they innovated on enough. On
I
it, don't know.
just still think that VR Pokemon would be awesome.
Oh, I think that is.
I think it would be really, really
extremely-
cool.
Extremely good idea.
It probably would be cool. And then like over with Sony, we got that Spider-Man
The
game.
Spider-Man game looks
That looks
pretty
sick,
cool.
nasty, awesome. I mean, you could freaking
You're like running
Go
up
anywhere.
a skyscraper. It looks so sweet.
Yeah, like the crazy. So here's, you probably didn't watch it, right? So it was a Spider-Man game for PlayStation only, and freaking, like during the demo, and I'm not sure if this is like how you'll actually play it in the game, but it seems like you can go into any building really, because there's so many times where like the freaking, I don't know, the enemies like going and shooting stuff, and like he just goes into a building and is running through this office building and just
Yeah.
hopping over people. I'm like, if I can really go into just about any building
Mhm.
and run away from a helicopter, this game is definitely on my radar for sure.
It looks pretty cool.
But and with that and the announcement of like a Venom movie, I'm just getting into Spider-Man these days.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be my favorite superhero for a while.
They had another game. I can't remember if it was the Anthem game.
Ooh, Anthem!
Was it the
Holy
Anthem one?
crap.
The one where you're like
Flying
you're
in the mech
flying
suit?
and you're like and you're like
The
going
exosuit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're going through stuff.
Oh yeah, that game
That looked
looks
interesting.
sick. You need to check that out. You're
That
probably
game
never
looked
gonna play it,
interesting.
but that looks sick,
I don't
nasty,
have- yeah.
awesome.
And you just like land, and then it shows him like land on the ground, and it's just so satisfying.
Like Iron Man.
Yeah, like
Pretty
yeah,
much.
exactly, pretty much. Well, you could be in an Iron Man type of suit, really, form fitting type of thing, or you could be in a huge like a tank suit, and it's like you could play to whatever you want. Like you can. It kind of has to do with that one first person shooter, the first perfect shooter that we were making, where we had the idea of like being able to take other people's upgrades and like really customize your loadout like on your body, how fast you run, and all that stuff, kind of like a perk system. That's pretty much how it is. It's really customizable, it seems. It's by BioWare. I think they're gonna nail that game. I can see them nailing it.
I'm trying to think of what other game really stood out, but I'm having a hard time.
Detroit, like becoming human or something like that. It's kind of like a detective robot thing.
Mm.
It's like self-aware AI, and they're like
Okay.
trying to take over the humans like as it's going out. I've never seen a game like that. That looks pretty sick. It seems like
that sounds promising. It's
Yeah.
cool.
like the way that it plays is like there's so many different routes. Like there was a demo where there was a guy on a skyscraper and he was about to kill some other dude. It's like, I'm gonna kill this guy if you don't leave me alone. And there's just a bunch of different like dialogue options that you could take that might lead to him like letting the guy go and going away peacefully, or just letting the guy go and jumping off,
Right.
or letting the guy go.
Are you timed
Or
in those
throwing
dialogue
the guy-
choices?
I'm sure you are.
Probably.
The one problem I have with that is that like, how can you read all those that fast? Like,
It might not be-
We'll make
I
it
don't know.
reasonable, I would hope.
I hope so.
They're making a new Life is Strange game. That game was really big. When that
Yeah.
game came out,
It's a
everyone played that
Is
one.
it a prequel?
It's- yeah,
I think
it
it's
is.
a prequel.
It's Before the Storm.
I never played
so
that
That's
one.
what it's called.
Yeah, I never played that,
That game
game.
was-
but I heard it was pretty.
I really liked it, except I didn't like the ending, but the beginning was really good.
Gotcha.
It was really
Yeah,
good.
I still want to get into that game a little bit.
Yeah, I like games like that. Oh my gosh, Walking Dead games are
Yeah,
insane.
Or just like it can kind of go in
Those
any
two
direction you
games,
take
man.
it.
I still haven't finished season 3. I have that game, but I
heard that it's kind of fallen flat for a
didn't
lot of
really
people.
I didn't really like it so far, and so
You need to play more games, bro.
bro,
I don't like Nintendo.
I know. Hey, you know what? That's fine.
Nintendo.
You'll be the
PC
PC guy.
and
I'll be the
PS4.
PlayStation guy.
There you go.
And you be the that's perfect.
Sounds good.
We don't have an
did it.
Xbox, but who plays
Who
Xbox?
plays Xbox? That was yeah. Xbox sucks. Yeah, they announced the Xbox One X. There's really no
And I'm
reason
like,
I need to buy
why?
that. It's just the
Why do they need a
PlayStation 4
new
Pro.
console?
There's no point. It's gonna be $500. That's a dumb price point. But it's also realistic because how are you supposed to make a 4K gaming like a
4K
PC for $500? You probably can't do that.
Yeah,
For
but
500 yeah.
no, but I'm saying like
So it
you
makes
know,
sense.
You know that this like they keep making new consoles. They're not doing how it was before,
yeah.
where there was like a gap, which was how it should be.
Yes.
But right now it's like a new console every year.
They need to stop making consoles and start making better games.
Exactly.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
It's
That is
all about the
definitely it.
gameplay and the games. It's not about the graphic fidelity exactly.
Oh,
Graphic
definitely.
fidelity is awesome, but it's there if you want it. It shouldn't be focused on it. Hey,
They're making minor improvements with like how it
Yeah.
looks. They need to give it the gap so then there is an actual like difference.
yeah, this
In
isn't
the
this isn't the
graphics.
phone market. You can't just upgrade every 5
No,
seconds.
it's dumb.
Okay. I think that's about
That's good.
That about wraps it up for E3. I think it was an okay year for E3. All in all, Nintendo is what I'm most excited about, though. They're giving me reasons to buy a Switch. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we get into
They don't
the
press this.
the build it section?
No. Build it.
Build it.
All right.
We suck.
Build it.
Yeah. All right. So Dawson, it's your week. This is your game.
I got nothing. Just kidding.
Oh.
Almost pulled a Jason.
Okay, so my idea, as per your suggestion, is Harry Potter themed. Okay, so
Oh.
like,
Who doesn't like Harry Potter?
obviously, right? Well, there's some people that just like, oh, I've never read the books. It's just stupid. I'm like, you can't say that if you've never read the books, if you've never watched the movies.
We just got done reading the books.
They are popular for
They're-
a reason. They're
they
very
are-
good books.
They are so much better than the movies.
Oh yeah.
Incredibly way better than the
never
movies.
read the
Well
oh
written.
man, it's insane.
Get out. Get out of his house.
I've read halfway
Get out of my
through-
house.
I've read halfway through the first 3.
halfway through.
Wait,
the first
halfway
3,
through like the first
each
book,
one?
halfway through the second.
Yes.
Half, okay.
How did you-
because
how
because
did
I
you
get
even do
halfway
that?
through and I'm like, I've already seen the movie, so why am I
then
reading the book?
Skip to the sixth. Just read the 6th and 7th.
The 5th movie was my favorite.
5th movie was pretty good.
Fifth movie was good. Umbridge.
The fifth movie, fifth book is like my least favorite. So read
Yeah.
the 6th and 7th.
Really?
Read the 6th and 7th book,
That
and you're
fight
good.
scene at the end with Voldemort and Harry Potter is
It's-
just like, or no, Dumbledore. I mean, oh, it's so legit.
Then read that part. Go to 6 and
Spoilers.
7. Anyways, continue on the
Okay.
game here.
Okay, so I
Wait.
was thinking.
What?
I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Just
fine.
before that, I've been wanting to get in the habit of like when we go on to the next segment, if it's a segment where people should know whether or not they can join in, I want to remind them you guys could join in the chat, give your input on the game that we're talking about and what we should include in this beautiful Harry Potter game. over on twitch.tv/buildagameworkshop or over on the YouTube channel as well. Jason Dawson, take it away. The rest of the way.
Okay. So.
And one more thing.
That's so
Just kidding.
obnoxious. Okay, go on.
Okay.
No.
So it's a Harry Potter game, obviously.
Right.
Completely as I was thinking about it, I'm like, it's almost a little bit like your Footprints game.
Okay.
But I mean, not exactly. Just that it's completely open world, and the story, or the world really is built around your choices. So you really start out as.
Is it like Breath of the Wild open world?
Well, open world is the castle. You can go to the castle.
You're just in the castle.
Let him explain his
go
whole
on.
game idea, and then we'll go.
Okay.
Okay, so it's at first you're gonna be like, what? This is stupid.
Okay.
But it's like you are starting as a first year and you're going to school. Like you don't actually have to sit through the classes, but you design what classes you want to go to. You decide what you decide how big your load is, how much free time you have. But the catch is the more what classes you choose depends, or what classes you choose will dictate what spells you learn. Right. Okay. And there might be challenges within the castle, there might be mini games, there might be whatever, but you might not be able to complete some of these without certain spells. And if you skip class or you don't go, you won't learn the powerful spells, or your spells that you have learned might not work because you didn't practice them or whatever. And here's the thing, like maybe there's a whole bunch of classes. Maybe you go to Charms, and maybe you go to whatever, but maybe you also only do Defense Against the Dark Arts. Maybe you only do potions. Maybe you only do like the dark things.
Sure. And
you turn into, or you start shaping yourself into this dark wizard.
Okay.
And by completely open world, what I kind of mean by that is that you can literally affect anything and everything in this world. Like, if you want to blast through this wall, you can. There might be consequences.
And it would just stay there for the rest of the game?
Sure, unless somebody,
unless
someone fixes it, which, someone might.
Right.
But if you want to, you can, and you have to suffer the consequences, whatever those might be, if you want to hurt students, if you want to cast spells on them, you can do that, but it might suffer the consequences.
Sure.
Either house points get expelled, whatever. I don't know how you'd lose this game necessarily. Maybe get expelled. Maybe you lose. Maybe if someone retaliates and kills you, you die. But just that completely, you can do literally anything you want kind of mentality. And I haven't thought about specifics, but I think there should be some general story, or some general not story, but there's things going on in the castle. Like this huge castle, people have different stories going on, and they have different challenges, and there's hidden parts of the castle, and they have challenges or whatever. And it's up to you to figure out how to solve them. Like maybe it doesn't even look like a challenge up, far away, but as you get closer, I'm like, oh, there's something wrong with this wall here, and you have to figure out. You might have to test. Like it's very tested and see what happens.
Okay.
I have multiple questions.
So it's a very subtle. Like there's a lot of things to do, but if you're not looking for it, then you might miss a ton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First question. This game has to have Quidditch.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Like, you have to be able to play Quidditch in this game.
You have to sign up for Quidditch. You have to get good at it. You have
to practice. Oh yeah.
If you don't want to play Quidditch, that's fine.
Then you don't have to play Quidditch. Yeah. If you want to play Quidditch, you can be the best.
Second question.
Practice.
Could you? You should be able to just storm in if you didn't even sign up for Quidditch.
Sure.
Just storm in during a game. It's like, freak yeah!
Sure.
Oh my
sure
gosh.
You could, but you have to learn Avada Kedavra somewhere. Where are you going to learn that? You got to find a teacher that would teach you. You got to go to the Forbidden Book set. Maybe.
True.
There's so many directions.
The second question is.
So hold on, you're not playing as Harry Potter then?
No.
You're just
That was my next. My next question is: are we gonna base this in the same time as Harry Potter?
I think it should be before or after.
So so you don't show up as a first year, and Harry Potter is a first year as well.
No.
I was gonna say because it'd make it easier for the story part of it.
Yeah, there a story?
Because then you could.
If there is, I want it to be completely original.
You want it to be original.
Yes.
I want it to. I don't want to touch Harry Potter.
Okay.
And
Not
his-
at all. Okay.
So
I mean, maybe
Not
there's-
even like at the
maybe there's
very end,
allusions
Voldemort
to
comes.
it. Maybe you turn into Voldemort
Oh, so you are a Tom Riddle.
I think it should
You
be.
know.
I think it should be after.
after. Okay.
You could. I'm not saying we have to. You could do it as like Harry Potter's son, so like Albus. You could be.
I just don't want any.
There's already a
affiliation. It just-
story tied to that kid. Though.
But no one cares about that kid.
I understand the appeal of basing it somehow on Harry Potter's life,
Yeah.
after or before.
So you
but
know him.
Okay, so make it like I don't know, 50, 100
50
years
years
afterwards.
later, sure.
Okay. So then you show up as a new kid. All right. So then how do you get sorted? Like how there's got to be a way to where
quiz.
you no, I'm gonna say there's got to be a way to where you get like you can like select your profile like kind of how you want to be
Mhm.
before you get sorted because the sorting hat obviously is gonna put you. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you could have like a questionnaire before, or it
Yeah.
could happen like during, like during the sorting hat, like
Yeah.
it's like a rapid fire, like choose, you have like 3 seconds to choose what you feel is the best answer to this question.
Okay.
Like it's a thought flashing through your head that
Yeah.
the sorting hat put there. Something that's very personality test ish.
Is this a first person or like over the head?
feel like it
third
should be third
person?
person.
Third person.
Okay.
Just real quick, I'm gonna have to ask you, Dawson, to just set your pen over somewhere else. You've been clicking it the whole time. Okay, no, that's fine. So
So we're gonna make it like it's basically gonna be a new Voldemort in a way, like a new dark
if you
wizard.
want
No,
to.
but
If
is
you
there
want
gonna
to
be?
be.
I'm just wondering like how the story, because the story part, it's basically like
You want to know if there's an antagonist,
there's got to be like some sort of
a bad guy.
like either a bad guy or some sort of story.
yeah, I feel like
to
the game
this.
could fall flat if all it is just like there's gotta be like
gotta be an
Grand Theft
opposition.
Auto 5. Like you could do whatever you want and affect the world however you want, pretty much in that game to a degree. But there's still story mode if you want to continue on in that story mode. I played most of the game. I never even finished Grand Theft Auto 5, and the story is apparently really good. But I just went off and did whatever the crap I want. I got planes and I did whatever.
So there can be a bad guy, and you can maybe choose to fight
Follow him
Ye-
or fight him.
follow
Okay.
him or fight him, and
Yeah.
eventually, maybe during your 6th or 7th year, your choices lead up to that
Okay.
final.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's got to be like a reason to learn these spells. You know what I mean? Like, you like, because who are you gonna use it on? Like, you use it on your fellow students, but like that seems like kind of weird.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's got to be like some reason to know these spells. I guess is what I'm
Mhm.
trying to say.
It would make sense to have different skill trees tied to like dark art or like
I like that. That's a
yeah,
elegant way
like
to
one
do
for
it.
herbology, one for dark arts, and
So-
one for potions. So you could those are the different skill trees, and the more you spend with one, maybe you're really more proficient with potions than anything. And if someone's trying to maybe you can't combat the enemy with spells because you don't really know it very much, but you could freaking do some crazy potion crap on them that you can outsmart them
Yeah.
that way. Herbology, I don't know what you do with that.
Dude, and the books, man, they throw like those plants, like
The screaming ones?
yeah, they throw them and
That's true.
they throw
What are
them at-
those ones called? Screaming
I
ones?
can't remember what they're called.
Gremlins.
Give me a second.
But like,
Tree gremlins.
so this is so this game is kind of be like Infamous or like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In a
I'd
way.
say, yeah, probably
way.
like that infamous. You don't know.
Your decisions,
Sure,
your
yeah.
decisions affect
Yeah.
like kind of like your light and dark, whether you kind of like lean more towards that way or that way.
Yeah.
And as far as why to learn those spells, that has to do with the story, which we're not going to flesh out right now. But
And then you can choose
know,
your friends.
exactly.
You can choose your friends. Okay, so it's got a little bit of Persona 5 in there. You figure out your friends. Or Harvest Moon if you want to get in that very.
Sure. Berries. You can
Okay.
grow berries.
Honestly, I really like the idea. I would totally play it.
Oh man, so there, if you get to choose your there's got to be some crazy, like
You'd have to,
algorithm
yeah.
encoding that connects every single person with each other. Like there's got to be certain people that really don't like that
Mhm.
person, like
Yeah.
that group of friends. So
Yeah.
if you befriend
And it
that
has
person,
to do with
you
your.
know,
It also has to do with your
actions.
house.
Woo! Oh, that's true. Segregation.
Mm-hmm.
Tackling that subject.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, that's true. Okay, should you be able to choose? I guess you know what I think. So it starts out with the Sorting Hat, right? That's probably where you get going in the beginning. It's the feast at the very beginning. The
I don't
Sorting
think
Hat.
so. I think it should be where you
What?
get your letter from
What?
Hogwarts.
Really?
Because when you go shopping, you can choose what you want, like a toad,
Oh,
an
that's
owl.
a good way to
Oh.
like customize.
Because that
yourself.
way you can customize everything.
Okay, I see that. It's like, oh mother,
Like I
where
want,
did you go?
I want a toad.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
I think it
It
should be. where you
is
get the
going to be
letter.
at Hogwarts for sure. Because there's other wizarding schools.
Yeah, but we don't know much about. those
Okay,
ones.
fine.
And
Yeah,
you should have a
true.
Triwizard tournament too.
Hogwarts
in somewhere.
would sell.
That would be sweet.
Sure.
Oh,
It can take place. How often is the Triwizard Tournament?
Isn't it every 7 years?
I don't know,
We'd have to just place it so.
but
I
place
don't
it basically like maybe during your 6th or 7th year.
we just like okay, 50 and 51 years later, so it falls. The Triwizard Tournament.
That would
falls
be.
in your
It's got to have a Triwizard though.
Oh, 100%.
I think that would be
Now that you
awesome.
said it. 100%.
Quidditch, obviously.
Every 5 years is a Triwizard tournament.
What? That's so often
It-
to put
and
that
it-
many students
but
in danger.
It's so true. It's like a Hunger Games.
Wait, why didn't we
dude.
see two of them during?
We only saw one.
I know, but why didn't we see? Wait.
Because it was in his 4th year.
Oh yeah, you would have been in his 8th year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
no, his
See?
9th year.
Mm-hmm.
Math.
But he was already on Harry Potter 7 Part 2 in his 8th year.
Mhm.
Part 2.
They didn't
Movie.
Need, they didn't need to split that up.
Hey,
I think they did, but they just didn't do it very well.
It's kind of boring.
That's why I'm saying
hey,
they
you
didn't
know
do it
what?
very well.
I liked it. So
I like. The
And they
second-
didn't even input the best parts of it. It's so stupid.
okay.
Anyways,
This isn't.
Okay,
this
I know, I
isn't
know.
Ream on a Harry Potter movie
but
podcast.
I want to. I'm trying
Okay.
to like learn this
So-
game. Okay, sorry.
Did you say burn this game?
I said, man, this game.
Oh.
It's like Tourette's going on. Jeez, anger issues.
So every time some spells.
Oh yeah.
So like what I'm thinking now that
Are
I'm
certain
thinking about
spells
it,
more dark than the other ones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, the
Crucio?
forbidden ones. I'm not talking about those ones. Like other,
Imperio is not that dark, not
it is.
really.
You can have anyone do anything.
but like
That's pretty dark, especially if you want them to do dark things.
oh my god.
can you do that in this game?
Yeah. No, just kidding.
So wait, hold on. 7th year and you're done. Like that's the end of the game.
That's the climax of the game. That's where you showdown with the bad guy.
you think so on your 7th year? Or should
But
we
what
just
if you?
shorten it?
What if you join the bad side? Then who did you go against? Like
The ultimate good guy.
master.
The headmaster. Maybe not. Maybe not
That's
the
the most
headmaster.
insane. Sorry, I was just thinking about the Harry Potter movies and the fact that those awful parents let their kids go to school in that 7th year when everything was really freaking awful.
I think
Dumbledore freaking
everything
died.
was awful everywhere.
That was just so stupid. Why would they let their kids
Maybe
go to
they thought it
Hogwarts
was the
after that?
safest place.
Maybe I don't know.
Anyways.
To get them all, I don't know. That was dumb. Plot.
Yeah. Anyway, so if you say you're on the like the bad side, then who would you go against? There's got to be some sort of like.
The good guys.
Maybe your
Ministry of
friend?
Magic. Sure, your friend. It really has to do with the story.
Minister of Magic, yeah.
However,
You have to-
everyone-
you-
Honestly, I'm
the
not-
possibilities are endless, really.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even play most of the game because I would just be restarting.
Oh, I know you would.
I would be restarting over and over and over again, just so that on the train I could just pig out on all the stuff from the trolley, dude. I would just like I'd be trying every single thing. I'm
What
like,
if you don't
give me
have
those
gold?
chocolate
What if you
frogs.
don't have?
Yeah. How do you have gold?
Oh my gosh.
His parents.
This
you
should
gotta have
just be a
some gold.
rich family.
Is there a
rich
way that you can
kid.
earn money in this game?
Oh yeah, sure, for sure.
Oh.
There's
Talk
side
about
quests.
that?
So like the
Oh.
way I'm thinking is there's like a story mode that you explore at your leisure. You know.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, there's side quests. There's way to earn money. There's places to
Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade. There's places to explore in the castle.
Do kids work
Freaking
jobs
shack.
at Hogwarts?
What was that?
Do kids work jobs at
They
Hogwarts?
don't.
I don't think so, but maybe
Mhm.
they do 50
It's all about.
years from
It's
now.
just all about how much.
Well,
money
since
the
we're
parents
going
have.
through all 7 years, maybe during the summer you can pick things that you should do to earn money.
Or maybe you can sell spell services.
Your body. You can sell your
I was going to
body.
say services, but spell services. So if you're really good at a spell, you can help
But you'd be
people.
kicked out of Hogwarts, bro.
For what?
The Ministry of Magic will catch you.
Yeah,
using
you can't
magic
do
out-
magic outside
out
of school.
Hogwarts.
No, in school.
So you
Oh,
get
in school.
like a,
Gotcha.
like a tutor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like a tutor,
you
or
can
maybe
pull a Fred and a George, and you can sell all these
you can
wacky
maybe you
toys.
can make
That'd be
things
cool.
with magic and sell them. Maybe
I'll tell you what,
can...
those two were the most. They were the most successful without going to Hogwarts.
And Fred died.
Spoilers.
I always forget that.
I never finished that
The movie,
movie, dude.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
It's a pretty old movie.
Ooh, I know that's true. It's been like 10 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, skill tree. I kind of want to get into the story a little bit. I want there to be, like, is this
Okay.
enemy gonna be going to school with you the whole time, or are you
Or is
hearing
he like?
mentions
Or
of
is he
him?
older?
Maybe he's one of the friends that you may or may not.
Oh
be
my
friends.
gosh! So you could end up stopping him before he even comes into power,
I don't think you can, but you can like try.
but you
or
can interact with
you
him.
can interact.
Oh, that would be so cool!
So how do
Playing
you-
the game
how
all
do
the
you
way
find
through.
out?
That would be so cool. Just listen to me.
Okay.
Playing the game all the way through, and then all of a sudden you got this bad guy, and then like everyone's just like, oh man, that's crazy that was planned from the beginning. And then there's like some other kid playing. It's like, I was actually friends with that kid, and I saw him turn into an evil kid, and I was trying to stop him, but nothing worked. And then people would be like playing the game from like freaking Konnichiwa Island, and
Oh,
just
so
be
this
like,
is multiplayer?
well, no, everyone's got their own story, but they
Oh,
would just
okay.
be like, whoa, I didn't even realize you could be friends with the kid. I thought it was just going on in the background and no one could ever know. That's awesome. So you could end up being friends with him, or you're not friends with him, but maybe you play through once and you're like, you know that's the kid that's going to end up being bad. It's like, oh, I'm going to play through this game again so that I can see if I can stop him.
So this kid just probably gets in trouble like all the time with like teachers and stuff.
Or maybe
and-
he doesn't. Maybe he's too smart for
Maybe
that.
it's very gradual.
Does he make Horcruxes?
Maybe.
Dude, what about... Never mind. I was going to say, for old people, wear crutches. But that sounds bad. I don't know. Look,
Oh man.
okay, I really like that idea. I think there should be a way to defeat him or stop him, but you have to make
Before.
all the perfect choices.
I like that.
There's
Yeah.
gotta be deaths in this game.
Oh, yeah, there's got to
You know
be
what I mean?
deaths.
Oh sure.
There's got to be friends of yours that you
Like, they
befriend that
die.
die.
Mm-hmm.
Should that be predetermined by the game, or should that be like just
By
like,
the choices you make.
by the choices you make?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, dude! How many people? We come up with the most impossible video game
I know,
ideas.
this
For
is
They're
these
amazing.
days, for
though.
these days, there's no way anything could handle this. You
No.
need a team.
You would
of
need like
thousands of people.
AI on AI
Oh,
on
yeah.
AI.
So is there a multiplayer to this game?
No.
You can't
That
do like
is-
spells against like fight
I mean,
like one
you
on
could
one
like
kind of
duel
thing.
people maybe.
What about Quidditch? You could do like a
ooh,
Quidditch
ooh,
7v7 kind of thing.
that'd be cool.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, that'd be. I could see that,
Okay.
but it wouldn't, be secondary to the.
Oh, so
to the
those are the
game.
multiplayer. So in that open world, it just takes you to a server. If you could play a single player, but once you get into the Quidditch section, then it takes you to a
I was
server
just thinking
where
that
you play
it'd be a
multiplayer.
game
Yes.
mode kind of thing. Yeah, like you do
No, yeah, that should be a game mode.
where you can do Quidditch or you could do like a duel, like 1v1 someone. You know what I mean,
Yeah.
kind of thing, like how they do in the movies and how they. I think.
Oh, or we make everyone think that all the other players are controlled by AI,
But it's actually other people.
but it's actually other people, and you've never known the whole time.
How would you not know?
Yeah,
We just never tell anyone.
But
Shouldn't
then
be
they would join the
obvious.
game and they would see people like randomly just like.
They're just like, man, that is a crazy character.
just walking in circles.
this guy just running around.
I feel like it'd be pretty obvious.
It's like, I need to stop this kid. That should be a game mode though, where it is just everyone is just
Sure,
together.
maybe it's a game mode.
Oh, idea
Okay,
time.
okay.
But it just becomes like
Okay,
you can
okay.
kill each
Okay,
other.
so
anyone.
so it's not like a mass multiplayer. You join a server,
Okay.
and there's only 2 of you.
And you gotta fight each other?
No. There's only so there's only 2 of you. Okay, one of them has to be bad and one of them's good.
Okay.
So then like that way like your opposition is another like player, and so you're like trying to get ahead of him, kind of thing. Like you're constantly, and then like at the end you'd have like a massive battle between like you and that guy, and you have like your friends behind you, whatever kind of thing. I think if it was like Because it's gonna be so big. There's gonna be so many students that it might be kind of hard to even find him at all.
So the good person is their job is to find the bad person, and the bad person wants
It's just
to
trying to destroy everything, pretty much.
destroy everything without getting caught. Is that basically what
I
you're
mean,
saying?
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like a spiritual successor to Voldemort, where he's really,
Yes.
subverting authority, getting all these evil skills, collecting them, stuff.
That's sick, nasty, awesome.
Mhm. And as for like side quests, so like just what I'm thinking, like just hypothetically, let's say we're trying to get to where the Sorcerer's Stone used to be. Maybe
Yeah.
there's someone that's like, oh, I heard there was something there, whatever.
It could be the mirror.
Sure,
Still there.
like this is just a hypothetical. This is a hypothetical side quest. Okay, so there's multiple ways you can get to the end of this quest.
Okay.
But there's not just one. There's not just one way you can do it. Like depending on your skill set, you might throw a bunch of poison down there. You might use the
Gillyweed.
Sure, gillyweed.
Yeah,
Find some
gillyweed.
gillyweed. Maybe you use spells to slow, your fall down there. And maybe you can't progress until you've learned some
Yeah,
spells.
Okay.
Definitely, I like it.
Yeah.
And maybe there's multiple ways, but if you can find a creative way, more power to you. But it's all about being creative with the spells. That's kind of the core, like to be creative with the spells. Because I
Yeah.
feel like I have played Harry Potter games before.
Mhm.
And they were actually pretty good. They were
There's
pretty.
a few of them are pretty good.
Yeah, for the PC, like for the years 1, 2, and 3, and they were fairly open world, but they were very okay. This block you obviously need to use Flipendo on. Whatever.
Sure.
This wall. There's one specific spell for this. I want it to be like you get
Multiple-
creative
yeah.
as you get as creative as you want. Like
Yeah.
if you were a real wizard, what would you do? With the
Yes.
skill sets you have, with
Okay.
that you've collected by going
Okay.
to classes, and you've used the items you've collected by exploring the castle and blah blah blah.
So, I would say we should explore the Triwizard Tournament. Is the Triwizard Tournament the same every 5 years, or do they change
I think
it
it's
up?
different.
They changed
I
it.
think
Really?
it's
Every
different,
time?
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Because people would automatically know the first challenge. Oh, we're gonna be. Oh, this Triwizard Tournament. The first challenge is gonna be dragons. Then.
So in this, with each playthrough, there should be a bunch of different variations of Triwizard Tournaments,
Yeah.
depending on...
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, so you gotta figure all that crap out.
And we also have to take into account that this is 50 years into the future. This is year like
Dude, things could get crazy.
2060.
There's like flying cars.
I
There was already flying cards.
That is
That's
true. But maybe as our technology advances, I don't think that the wizarding world would advance that much. But there's
Well,
They were
Hogwarts-
not.
but
Hogwarts is
Hogwarts-
not advanced at all. They're still
Hogwarts
using
wouldn't
quills,
still
man.
be a castle anymore. It'd just be a skyscraper. And...
They would. It would still be the same. I think
It's
they're
the
still
same.
using owls to use, as communication. They're still writing things down with the quill and everything.
So what if there's different versions that you could play? What if there's like you could play it in like before Harry Potter's time, or you could play it after Harry Potter's time?
I feel like if it's completely different stories,
I know.
that'd be like double,
That's true.
double the game. That's
That's
DLC.
too much. Nah, we need to pace ourselves, yo. Okay, Triwizard Tournament. What are some crazy events that we could think
Some-
of?
Some crazy.
I honestly, the maze idea is awesome. I still
we
like the
can't
maze
do
idea.
Maze,
Why
'cause we
not?
already did the maze.
It could be one of the options.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to that, who's gonna be the headmaster? Because
Doesn't matter.
Dumbledore's dead, yo.
Professor
Neville.
Snape. Oh, he's dead too.
It's not gonna be anybody. I thought we said.
Oh,
we
Neville
know.
Longbottom. Perfect.
Kidding.
Yeah,
Kidding.
Professor Longbottom.
I thought we said it wasn't gonna be anyone we knew.
He could still be.
Oh, is that one that
alive,
we?
But
Oh, we gotta give nods to some people. You can't just completely.
yeah, I
ignore
think
them.
we can give nods, but I don't think Neville should. be
Professor-
Not Professor Dumbledore.
Professor. Oh, it should be Lily Potter, the daughter.
Professor.
Harry.
No,
It
Professor.
should be a girl.
It should be
there.
Professor
Ooh, I like
Goyle.
that it's a-
What?
Didn't he
You
die?
like Crab and Goyle?
No, he got his.
You're
actor
stupid.
replaced.
No, it should
I'm
be.
not that stupid.
It should be Lily Potter. That's
I
what
like that
think.
it's. I like that it would be a female.
I think it should be Lily.
Okay,
Potter.
a female headmaster.
How
Or it
old
could be
would she
what? Rose.
50?
Rose Granger.
Oh, Rose.
It could be Hermione and Ron's daughter.
Rose
Sure.
Dawson. from Titanic.
Getting a little off track here.
Jack, I love you.
No, I like it.
Don't
I
let-
that
don't
there's
let go.
nods.
Don't let go. Jack,
Okay.
Jack. My voice can actually do it.
Yeah, that's
Jack,
actually pretty much right.
Jack, come back.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
Perfect.
You nailed it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So
That was pretty good.
that was really good.
One of them is a first-person puzzle shooter.
Oh
The
my
second
God.
one,
Okay.
Hunger
you're
Games.
exploring a downed
Alien planet.
alien-
Oh, a down
downed
ship from a. I see what you're
Star
saying.
Wars.
It's like horror thing. No, that's a great idea.
I know.
I like. I think the headmaster is like this challenge is inspired by a young boy who overcame a bunch of challenges in his first year at Harry Potter, and
No,
and so you have to play wizard chess in real life,
Yeah,
Wizard chest. Oh,
and you
yeah.
have to escape a bunch of keys,
to.
and
Oh,
And there's a potion challenge.
there's a potion.
Ooh, I
In the,
kinda
in the
like the
book, there's
potion
in the,
challenge.
Oh,
in the
is there?
book there's a potion one. Yeah.
I kind of like the potion challenge being a tournament.
Really? It'd be. Actually, it's a pretty good idea.
Like maybe you're like in this. You're in this like maze kind of thing. No, but like you.
We
no,
said
no
no
maze.
maze.
He said no maze.
Okay,
And now
keep
he's
going.
going back to the maze.
No, keep going. Keep going.
So maybe it's like a short maze, like you can see around. No, that's not really a maze. Anyways, forget the maze.
Okay.
You have a bunch of things to trials to do, but in order to get through them, you have to like brew potions, or you have to choose the right potion.
Right.
Get your hands off the table. We're gonna
Why?
vibrate the mic.
Oh,
It's okay. I moved it.
Noob.
It's
see what I have to
okay.
deal with.
See what
These
everyone
guys.
has to deal with, freaking Jason. I'm just kidding.
So
Look,
you create potions. So you have to have a good knowledge base in potions,
yeah, okay, so yeah, there are some.
I think it.
and the
Okay.
ingredients are like around this maze or whatever.
I think-
wherever you are.
I think there should be a duel as well.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of the challenges.
Well, I think that should be like a mini game.
Yeah,
No. I mean like a duel as one of the things as well, because that way, you know how they always do like, okay, this person was first, second, third, and fourth in the movie. The duel could easily just.
I feel like that's
that
not
as well.
very exciting. It's
That would
just
be
a
so
duel.
exciting
It's
to
just a
like
duel.
watch someone, but they'd be like high dueling because
It's
you're like
high
in your
stakes,
seventh
yo.
year. You know what I mean? Like there'd be some high stuff going. People would know really good spells. I think it'd be more intense.
I'm gonna give that a solid maybe.
Maybe.
Solid maybe.
Okay,
You
okay.
got it. You
All
got
right.
your maybe. I think that there should be a challenge. I had a joke, but I forgot what it was. Forget about it, yo. I can't think of any other challenges. I'm not good.
A broom race?
Yeah, sure. Ugh, no, that's too generic.
Yeah.
There needs to
Your
be some
ideas are
clever
just
way
too
of solving
generic.
the challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be like a thematic.
I like an
challenge.
idea of a psychological.
Okay, well you can still be flying.
Okay, so that's
And-
one element.
Yeah.
A maze in the air.
Mm,
You fly through it and fall. through
Invisible
things, you
maze.
die.
you can't see
Maybe
the
you,
walls.
maybe there's like a
Ooh.
it's like the same thing basically as that one water challenge. You just have like people suspended up in air and you have to like save them from like dementors or something.
Oh, sure. Then you need to know.
Expecto Patronum.
Ooh. What about like you go into a place where it's just pitch black and no spell that you know can freaking like
I like
can
that
illuminate and also time also seems like it's just lasted, like you feel like you've been there for years and years, and so you have to like figure out how to freaking get out of this stupid blackness.
Okay.
And so maybe that's hopefully
Okay.
you've learned something in however many 5 years
Right,
that you've
like
been there.
it's kind
that
of
can
like
get you out of
if
that.
you don't have the knowledge base,
But-
if you don't know your spells, then
But there is the fail-safe of shoot up the fireworks if you, or not
Sure.
fireworks, but cast this one spell to forfeit.
I have a great one too.
Okay.
In the
What was that face? What the
in
heck?
the Hogwarts Castle.
Oh.
An epic game of hide and seek.
Oh my god.
Well.
That's an epic game.
Dude, how epic would that be in Hogwarts?
I mean, that would
that would be epic, dude. This isn't in the wizarding tournament.
But it's
though,
not a
right?
Triwizard.
That would
That's a
be
side
sick,
quest.
man.
It
Yeah,
would
as a side
be.
quest, that would be sweet. You can convince your friends to play some hide and
It's
seek.
like 3 hours later.
3 hours, yeah, like real time.
Where
like,
are you? He's just like away from his computer completely, like just like off doing
AFK.
whatever.
Another challenge, something with a time turner.
Oh,
Really? But there's only isn't that
Holy
how many are there? Aren't they rare?
They make them in the Ministry of
Just make
Mysteries.
fake ones.
The Mystery, Department of Mysteries.
So you have to like go back in time to one of your past.
Yeah, what's the
Oh.
goal of this one? What are you using the time turner for? You gotta
Maybe your
outsmart
friend is already dead. They've killed them, and you have to go back and stop it somehow.
Oh, that's so, dude. That would be in freaking insane.
Or something bad has already happened. You have to go back to stop it.
Like all your. Oh my gosh! Just like one of your freaking friends, or like all your you're lined up with your best friend that you've made, and everyone else is lined up, and all of a sudden they just disappear, and then the headmaster's like, "We went back in time and killed your best friend, and that's why they're not here anymore." You
No,
guys,
they
Wouldn't there
killed
be
them,
no
like,
memory,
now,
though?
Or I don't know, whatever.
You'd have no memory of them, though, wouldn't they? Wouldn't you?
no, you would have a memory. You just like need to go back and figure out when you killed them, or like when they died, and like you have to solve the mystery in like a certain amount
And
of
be
time.
back by this time with
That's-
your
what the
friend.
What? There's no.
That's-
But you can't. You don't have to be back by a certain time. There's no
Yeah.
time.
Well, you're back by the time you started. You originally went back
That's
in
kind
time.
of messed up.
Just
though.
like in the third one.
yeah.
This
No,
is the
that
best.
is-
That is the best idea.
That's
I don't know.
insane.
That was a sick, awesome idea. I actually really like that idea a lot. Holy smokes! It seems
I don't know
really
why you're
messed
not
up.
on board. But
Yeah.
You're killing people. For
That-
trying to
exactly.
But,
We
but
said there has
technically
to be
not.
killing.
When you go back and save them,
That's
What if
your
you don't
incentive.
save them?
well, then the headmaster.
you
will
know,
go
the
back
master
and
goes
save
back.
them.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
What if you
Okay.
didn't save him in the second challenge?
But
Did they let
imagine
him
those
drown?
kids though.
No.
In their
That's
second year, the
insane.
headmaster's like,
Like-
"Hey, headmaster." What? And then you go back in
Hey,
time.
I need to talk to you over here for a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think they said like during the second challenge in the fourth book? Like, hey, we need you to like go to sleep. We're gonna put you underwater for a little
Cryogenic
bit
sleep.
until your
What?
friend saves you. Hopefully, they save you.
It's like, hopefully, otherwise you're
I
screwed.
don't know.
That's insane.
Dude, that would be.
I love it. I mean, these have to be high stakes. They can't be hide and seek. They have
That's
to be
almost like
high
that's
stakes
almost-
challenge.
That's almost like something that you could put into the story mode.
But
How
not
epic
only
is.
that. Oh
That
my
is true.
gosh! Not only that, but it's like you need to, because when they go back in time and do that, like say, okay, they found out who your best friend was in your first year, right? So maybe this is what your 5th year, and all this time you're just like, and it's like we went back and found your best friend for first year, and you have to go back and save them, and like maybe in your memory it's like, oh yeah, they've been gone for like the past 4 years. What happened to them? I don't even know. And you have to like remember, like maybe with some people are like, I don't even remember who that best friend was. It's
I
like
didn't
you got to go
him.
back and find
We gotta
him.
fight. We're not friends
It's like,
anymore.
I
They're like, oh
Wow.
crap, we killed the wrong
It's
person.
like, that's not my best friend.
Like, I want this to be, kind of like, the Harry Potter fandom has grown up. It's got to be a little bit dark, a
Wow.
little bit more
This
adult.
could be a game in itself.
That honestly
Jeez.
could be it.
Like that would be a crazy.
That could be
mystery
an
game.
insane twist in the story mode. Really.
I freaking. You know what? Let's put that in this game.
That's
But
in the
this-
game.
That could go as another game itself. Well, I don't even know. Why
Snack
don't we
time?
go ahead? Yeah. Why don't we go ahead and get into some snack time? The time. Oh.
Do we
Where
need to build it, or are we still working on it?
We're still kind
well,
of.
we'll come
kind
back
of.
and
I
well.
guess we haven't.
It's
named it
almost
yet.
done, but we'll come back to it.
We still need to name it, at least.
We have other things.
We have all sorts of stuff to do. We're gonna be here for another hour, dude. No, I'm just kidding. It's like I don't want to be here.
Snack time.
Work tomorrow.
Okay, let's go into snack time. You guys can of course participate in this. Grab your own favorite.
You can
snack.
participate.
Yeah, live, obviously.
Participate.
If you're
And 8.
if you're in podcast form, from now on, this is episode 7. It's gonna work out where you actually won't hear the snack time until the very end of the episode as a bonus. So
I don't know what.
Look forward to that.
I figured you might.
Thanks,
Bonus. Listen all the way to the end to hear us.
Bonus.
to hear us eat. Yeah, I thought the last snack time
Dude, I
was
like
kind of
funny
funny.
bars, man. All right.
So hold on, my throat has been so scratched, and I've been wanting this Capri Sun for so long.
You should have just grabbed one.
I know, I really should have. Okay, Yeah, this is a tradition. Go on, Jason.
This maple bar that's in my mouth right now. It tastes like
Well, ASMR.
a maple bar.
Yeah, you guys went for those maple bars.
I was going for chocolate, but
If you've ever wanted something so tasty and delicious in your life,
where'd you get these?
pick up a maple bar and shove it in your mouth right now.
Oh my god! Jeez. Okay, Michael.
Can you guess what I'm eating or drinking?
You already said you were having like,
Shut up!
I can see. Oh.
There was an explosion of flavor in my mouth of epic proportions. I don't know how I can go on after this. Can I walk anymore? Let's hope so.
Can I walk anymore? What are you
I don't know.
trying to say you're doing?
I don't know.
You're gonna be walking funny.
Oh.
All right, Dawson.
I'm enjoying my donut from a safe distance.
It's a
from
dish.
Nick.
You're never gonna participate in anything we do, huh?
I'm good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Jason, you said you had a. Oh, sorry. Just real quick, I just remembered that Nintendo Switch is getting Rocket League.
Ooh.
Mhm. That is an awesome game.
That's
Hard one,
fantastic.
right?
Yeah, it's like the soccer with cars.
I
It's
played it
pretty
once. I
hard.
wasn't very good at it.
I know, it's really hard.
It's harder to.
Okay, Jason, what's your story?
Okay. It's not really a story, but okay, kind of. But we've talked about this in the past too. When I was at work today, I started talking to
I don't think there's
another dude. I don't know. Take a bite.
Yeah.
I said, "Haven't you ever just wanted to get in a fight with someone? You know,
It's not filled.
Just to like see if you could beat him.
not to beat them.
That's
It's
the
just
only
that for
reason I
me,
want to.
it's
We've talked about this before.
yeah, we have. For me, it's I've just never been in like a fight, and I've always just wanted to be in a fight. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, I want to be in a fight with someone I know. So no, listen, no, because if you fight someone and it's like out of anger, like it's an actual fight, you can't really really control what the other person's gonna do. If it's someone you know and you agree to terms beforehand, it's like you know they're not gonna like if they beat you, that you know you're not gonna be like on the ground and they're still just like punching your face in.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Or,
Like, it's
or
gonna-
they're not gonna do cheap shots.
It's got yeah, exactly. It's gonna be like a limit to it, like an actual fight, but like
Like you can take it out, but there's like.
but then there's a
safe
point
word.
where it's like okay, like it's done, like you know what I mean?
It's like the movie Fight Club. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
It's just like two guys who are just got pent up anger and all this stuff, and they're just like, you know, we're gonna start a fight club, and then just like there's a few like obviously no groin shots, no like if they're on the ground when they're not really doing anything, like don't keep hitting them because that's
Yeah.
messed up. But it's just like a bunch of people who have a bunch of office jobs that just have a bunch of pent up
Yeah.
anger and energy and frustration. It's just their place to go to just let it all out.
I thought you weren't supposed to talk about Fight Club.
Oh shoot, that's the first rule. Oh no. Don't talk about that.
You're done, man. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun to get in a like.
I would just want to like.
I
The
don't
only
care to
reason
win or
I-
lose. I just want to be in a fight, just so it's like.
I wouldn't want to be in a
experience.
fight with somebody I knew because I wouldn't want to hurt them, like unless I was
Yeah.
angry at them. But
I see that.
if like there was somebody I didn't like, which there obviously are, like I would want to like get in a fight just to know if I could beat them or not.
Uh-huh.
Like that'd be the only reason.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really care about winning or losing. I guess I just want to like know like. I don't know like what it is. You know, like I don't know.
Or you just got pent up energy and anger in your you just want to let it all out.
So that's not filled.
Nope.
Oh,
It's a
dang.
cinnamon
Okay, I
roll
don't
with
wanna use
chocolate
it.
on it.
Called it.
You're right. I thought they were filled too when I picked them out, but
I think like fighting someone that you're actually angry against, that adrenaline's gonna be even more there. You know, like it's actually gonna feel like more real, which what I would I'd like, I guess, but I don't know. I just don't like the idea of like losing and then this guy just socking you over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't like that idea to it.
but I do agree with Dawson. There's been plenty of people where it's like, man, I
Can
wish
I-
I would have just went for it because
I beat them.
I really don't know if I could beat him, but who knows?
At
Maybe.
that moment, if I'm super angry, I'm like, I want to see.
Like, I might be able to. I remember when I was a kid, we had boxing gloves, and I had a friend over, and he was kind of wailing on me for a little bit because I was just like too scared to hit him because he's my friend, and then he was wailing on me, and I got so pissed. Freaking rocked the crap out of him, dude. I felt kind of bad afterwards, but I was just like so pissed at the
He
moment.
sounds like he was asking for it. I had sock and boppers.
Oh yeah!
that's the closest I had.
Sock and poppers, you hit him once and then you hit him again. I don't know how it goes.
I was like, is that really how it is?
I don't know.
I thought it was more fun than a pillow fight.
That's
That's
it.
what
I thought it was.
Good job. Sock and poppers, dude. Sock and... Oh, I love that commercial. I remember wanting the sock and poppers.
Oh my
sock and
gosh,
poppers
man.
so fast.
It's jelly.
It's just everywhere.
Too much. Yeah, I would fight with my brother a lot, but it's kind of like that, like
Dylan?
just like to pent up.
What
anger
other brother
and-
does he have? Stupid.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know, just to like, you know, just I guess it was just because we'd always, you know, there'd be a stopping point.
Dude, you actually like
Obviously.
this fight?
I don't think they ever fist fight, but I feel like
You would have
how
remembered
it
if
went.
it was.
Maybe it was.
I need to watch
Oh really?
Maybe it was, but it would be like a quick thing, and then you know, then we'd then the other person would start, you know, wailing, and then get angry, and then the other person would start. Wailing.
Really?
Yeah, but what I like to do is just throw things, like because we got home maybe like half an hour, 45 minutes before our parents, so like sometimes we would just throw things like Legos.
Wait, so you
we'd
guys
throw
actually-
dominoes.
You guys got
Kinda
mad at
had
each
your
other
own
quite a
fight
bit?
club.
Kinda.
Wow.
We did.
So you guys had a mutual agreement. We're gonna fight each other.
It was
now.
like an unspoken.
But now you're
agreement.
talking about it.
That's so funny. But you guys weren't like ever like angry at each other, and that was the
Sometimes
cause of
we
it.
were,
Okay.
but it never went far enough to like actually, like you
cause
said.
actual.
Yeah, it would never be like actual serious damage.
Okay. That's crazy. I always just wrestled with my brothers, but I was the youngest, so they always took it easy on me. So I never.
I
actually
always. I would get like mad at siblings and stuff. I punched my brother in the back. I just socked him right in his back.
That reminds me, dude.
And he was bigger than me, you know what I mean? So it's like he got me angry.
Dude, there's this kid in middle school that his name is Will, and I remember he was just like that kind of kid that I got along with him fine. You know, we would joke around and every once in a while. But he was also that kind of kid that just every once in a while would just do something, well, more often than not, do something like just annoying. Like, and I just remember one time he just came at me with a rubber band on my neck.
Oh yeah,
And I was just trying to
No.
do my work or whatever, and he just went
and he's like
run on my
laughing.
neck, and without skipping a beat, I grabbed the pencil and he started running away, and I just like stabbed him in the back, but it didn't actually like go through or anything. But I just like as hard as I could,
Oh
but
my
the pencil
gosh.
broke. I was just so pissed.
Could you imagine if that stabbed him?
I know I would have gone to jail.
Yeah, you would have. You would have.
But freaking, I was so mad. But he laughed, and I was just like, that made me even more mad. But I just kept my cool after that. I was like,
Yeah.
I could have killed him, or not killed him, but I could have really hurt him. Oh gosh. Real quick before we get done with snack time, or did you have any stories? So I'm learning a new procedure at work, and so I'm trading with this lady who I've seen every once in a while, and I wasn't sure where she was from. She's Iraqi,
Okay.
and not like I'm saying that like there's anything wrong with it.
I thought you were about to say that was the end of the story. I was like,
No, but she's Iraqi, and which I thought was kind of cool. I'm like, I've never met someone that's from Iraq before, and so we've been talking all that stuff. I never spoke any like 2 words to her because I would only see her in passing. That's
Yeah.
it. And but she seems really cool. She was a refugee. She came here in like 2009. She's a U.S. citizen now. She has 2 kids and all that stuff. She's really nice and awesome. But I was kind of racist a little bit. I would see her, like as I was walking past like the break room, and she would just be there next to her phone, or like next to the plug-in phone in the wall, and I just remember hearing like Arabic or something, and I would hear that and all that stuff, and then when I would like get to the door, like opening, then all of a sudden she would get really quiet. I was like,
What do you do?
yeah, in my mind, I'm like, I know you're not from here, and you're speaking something. I don't know. Are you giving information to these people? Like, are we about to get attacked? I don't know. That's probably racist. It is, I'm sure. But I'm just like, and now that I know her, she's like really nice. I'm like, oh, she's probably just talking to her husband or something stupid.
That's something personal.
But
She
yeah, it's
doesn't
probably
want
something
anyone
really
over
personal.
here.
But it's like, it's funny that even though they're like talking in a different language, you have no idea like what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's like if like they just
like, why
have,
would
in
they
the
go
habit.
quiet?
It's just in the habit of like
yeah, you don't know if
quiet.
Just get
you know?
quiet.
And
Like,
that's
why is
funny,
she
man.
getting quiet? Like, we're working with radioactivity stuff. Like, she's probably feeding information. No, there's no radioactive levels today, so they're not working on the bomb. It's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. But she's really nice. I just wanted to say that.
All right,
Oh.
snack time. Done.
Snack time done. Okay. Well, final ideas on Harry Potter. Not Harry
It's
Potter.
not Harry Potter.
It's Hogwarts, the trilogy.
Spell-
Hogwarts
Spellcaster.
a history. Just kidding. Am I?
Hogwarts. Hogwarts. That sounds awful.
Okay. No knows. So write them all
I
down.
don't know. I just got a couple of
Are you saying they're racist?
comments. No,
Oh.
I just got a couple of comments on the Twitch.
I think good comments are the intelligent.
It's by Malik Monk. Malik? Yeah, Malik Monk 5. Hey man, did you vote your MLB All-Star game yet? I don't know what that means.
MLB. That's like a baseball game.
Well, yeah,
MLB.
MLB. Well, Major League Baseball.
Yeah. What is he saying?
Major Leagues. I don't know.
How do
All-Star
you
game yet? I did not. Love you. Love you.
Nope.
I don't know what you're trying to say. But hey, we're making a Harry Potter video game that's open rollout stuff. If you have any input and ideas for that video game, why don't you give us your ideas?
Spellcaster.
Sorry.
7 years.
Wait, hold on. Before we come up with the name, are there any more ideas, or that's pretty
Sorry.
much it? So just like a
Shit
quick
for me.
recap, it's open world. You can pretty much do anything that you want. There's a Triwizard tournament.
There's
in your 5th year.
Quidditch.
There's Quidditch. You can do
you
everything
can do
that you do
affects.
affects everything around you.
You
So
gotta
if
get
you kill
creative
people,
with your
you're
spells.
probably gonna get kicked out.
Yeah. You gotta get creative with your spells. And really, you need to have persistence and diligence to learn the spells.
Yes, yeah, those are the skill trees. You can either go
Skill
really
trees.
in depth with potions, or you can go really in depth with like the dark arts, not dark arts.
Defense
Is
against
that what it's
threats.
called?
Defense
against the dark arts.
Maybe you
or
can
you
get
could go
involved
really
with some
deep
shady
in-
people and learn some dark arts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you become a bad person at the end. Everything gets affected. So
Yeah, and there's the overarching story of there's one person in the school that's gonna become bad by the end of the 7th year.
that's when the climax. There's
And
got to
you-
be some sort
yeah.
of
Climax, and he's gonna be the enemy with his army and all that stuff. And you gotta like, you could either know that person and be friends with that person and try to stop that person, or never know them and all of a sudden this random person's just becoming a huge enemy to freaking Hogwarts
Yeah.
City.
city.
Yeah, Sim City.
Okay.
That's the name.
Yeah.
Hogwarts City.
7 years. Let's think here.
This guy in the
Wizards-
chat speaking nonsense. I don't know
Oh.
what he's saying. He's
Wizard-
just talking about MLB. I don't know what's going on.
Wizards and witches.
Oh, Wizards and
What?
Wizards in Hogwarts Early Place.
What?
Wizards of
What'd you
Waverly,
just-
Wizardly Place.
Oh,
What
I
is
was
it
like,
called?
what did you say?
Waverly Place.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
Disney Channel. I was
Yeah,
doing
you're
a stupid
lame.
spin-off.
Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I want it to be a nod to something.
I know, but I'm just
Nod?
trying to think of like a good name. I'm not feeling.
A nod to what? Like a Harry Potter?
A nod
A
to
name.
yeah,
A name.
Harry Potter reference.
For the game.
Gillyweed. What is it called? Gillyweed?
Yeah, it is Gillyweed. This is always the hardest part.
The Chosen One. Dang it, dude. This is a tough crowd.
This is a hard one.
Gilly Suits. I don't know. Freaking Triwizards. Triwizards. What about
Bye, Wizards.
Bye Wizards? Bye Wizards. What about my 7th year? What about living in Hogwarts? Living in Hogwarts. Hogwarts reality TV shows.
The Journey through Hogwarts. The Journey in Hogwarts.
How's Hogwarts?
How's Hogwarts?
What about hopping on them Hogwarts? What about
What's the train? What's the train called?
9 3/4.
That's the
Hogwarts
platform.
Express.
The Express, Hogwarts Express. That's what it's called.
I think that's no. I think you're
Is it
thinking
really?
of Polar Bear Express.
Polar Bear.
Or the Polar Express.
Express.
Oh no! I say
Hogwarts
platform 9
Express.
3/4. That's my favorite. Platform
It's
9
not
3/4.
bad.
It's not good.
It's not bad.
Okay, I'll take that. I think
Platform 9 3/4.
that's what I'm.
I kind
That's
of
my
like
best
it
idea for now.
so far.
Platform 9 3/4, and then add the B word in the end.
Toad, owl,
Oh
or
gosh.
rat.
Oh no.
The Marauders. The Marauders map. What's it called?
Marauders.
The Marauders map.
I solemnly swear.
I'm up to no good.
What if
That's
it's
too
just Marauders? I kind of like Marauders.
Marauders?
Yeah. Because it's a nod and it's like an explore open world.
Okay. Boom, done.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basically we got
Yeah.
Marauders, platform 9 3/4.
And maybe
Either-
you eventually find like,
Either one of
Marauders.
those, either one of those, I'm down for.
Or
I
what was
love
the other one?
Marauders. I don't like platform 9
Well, it's your game, I guess.
3/4. There we go. I guess decided.
Okay.
Marauders.
Alright, build it!
Wait, how much?
Oh.
And what console? What system?
Why does it
Cost?
matter how
Yes,
much
it does.
costs?
How much it costs? This is a $60 game for sure.
$60. There we
I think
go.
so too.
It's worth $60.
I really
That's
like
it's a
penny.
beefy game.
I think this is a beefy game.
It's got so much going on. I like it. 60
like it.
bucks.
$60.
Are we making it? Who's making it?
Ooh, good.
Probably
question.
Rockstar. No, it would be too ridiculous if Rockstar made it. Who's
Well,
really
that
good at
might be
open
good.
world?
Well, Rockstar's good.
But they don't know how to make wizarding games.
They could. Why
Okay,
not?
Whatever. Who cares? We don't need to. We'll just make it.
We'll just make it.
Okay, that's it.
It's gotta be across all platforms.
Yeah, obviously you can't just keep it to one person. Build it.
it.
Oh yeah. What I have an idea.
Is he still going off about?
He's still going off about something. Second base pick, Colton Wong. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe he's typing into the wrong
This
box.
guy's all
He's-
about MLB, and we're not even talking about MLB. But sure, cool.
Baseball
I'm
stinks.
glad you're here. I wonder if this is my brother. He plays or he watches baseball.
Baseball is garbage. What do you have to say to that?
Hey, baseball's kind of cool.
No, it's not.
Why are you wearing a baseball tee?
The shirts are cool.
Vague. Okay, well, I think once we get more people like involved in the chat and all that stuff, I think it would be cool after we build the game, the main game. Then we say, oh man, we've been working so hard, we deserve a vacation on Mini Game Island, and then just have people just freaking overload it with a bunch of little mini game ideas that we can just bust
Okay.
out real quick.
I like it.
But this guy's obviously only going to talk about MLB, so and we don't care about that at all. So we're just gonna go ahead and close this B out. Hey, sorry,
what's up?
Sydney. Okay, well, that's another game in the bag. Why don't you take that game home, open up that sweet glassy case, and get high off of the sweet ecstasy that is video game manuals. We love you guys so very much. Thank you for joining us this week. Of course, we're live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time over on twitch.tv/Build a Game Workshop, and also the YouTube channel. You can find a link to that somewhere. And you guys could always participate in the chat with your video game ideas and the ideas that we're working on for the video game at that moment. Or you guys could tweet at Build a Game Shop with the hashtag BAGW, your video game ideas. Or you can send your ideas to buildagameworkshop@gmail.com. Of course, this goes up podcast as well the next day or that night. I don't know, depending on how tired I am.
iTunes.
iTunes, leave us ratings, review us, That helps us out. Get up in there, get recognized and noticed. Share it with your friends, please. And that's pretty much it. Just yeah, follow us on Twitter.
Just don't forget.
And that's that. Oh crap! There's like a really good part, but I can't. Okay, just like I'm Austin,
I'm Dawson.
I'm Jason.
and until next time, get lost in the sweet, sexy world of video games and enjoy yourself. I forgot what I say. Just don't
forget
forget
to
bathe your armpits, because you don't want to stink up the place.
True dat.
We up.
We out indeed.
Oh, see you later, Malik Monk.
Baseball stinks.
Oh, love you though. Please